Well, well, well. You know, being a Boston sports fan, it has its highs and its lows. But I think right now, if you're a Red Sox fan, especially, it's hitting the low. It's hitting the low when you have a talented team that just finds a way to lose every fucking night. Every fucking night. Celtics, they got their asses out of there real quick too. We ain't got Tatum for the start of next year. They're in a rut. The Bruins sucked. Now they got a top 10 or whatever pick, and I don't even fucking follow the Bruins. And then you got the Patriots who just signed Stephon Diggs, and the nigga want to hang out with bitches and get his ass in trouble already. The season ain't even started yet. What the fuck is going on? Well, what that means is there's got to be an answer for all of our problems. Welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happening in Sports. It's your boy Nero. I'm here on a different night, a Friday night. You know why? Because a nigga got the weekend off. You feel me? A nigga got the weekend off. So I'm live tonight, I'm live tomorrow, and I'm live Sunday. And I ain't capping this week. I ain't capping because I got time. And I got time today to speak on what the fuck's going on with the Boston sports. Because this shit's pissing me off. And I know it's pissing a lot of us in Boston. If you follow the, Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, all of them. If you follow them from outside of Massachusetts, we're going to have some answers today. This ain't going to be a long stream. Because I'm just going to get to the fucking point. Because this shit's sickening. I'm not going to lie. This shit, it feels like, before 2000. Let's just say. Before 2000. You know what I'm saying? The 90s, the 80s, you had the good old days in some way, shape, and form in that era, but there was always, some bad to that. Some teams sucked. Some teams couldn't get it done. But when you have teams that can get it done and aren't getting it done with talented rosters, there's no excuse. It's no excuse for shit not getting done. Not gonna cap. There's no excuse at all. No bullshit. No fucking bullshit. So with that being said, it seems as though right now the Red Sox are winning 3-1. But wait, I'm not going to get my head over my shoulders yet because them niggas are going to blow the game. They might. They might, hypothetically. I don't want them to, but they might. Because you just had a team that, tied a series with the Orioles, worst place team in the AL. In the AL East, excuse me, I should say. You got them, what is it? They played the Orioles. You just got swept by Milwaukee with 2 walk-offs. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, it seems as though it's a game. It's a game. That's 5 straight games the Red Sox have lost. 5 straight games. You lost 2 games to the Orioles back-to-back to tie that series. Games that you shouldn't have lost. Games you couldn't score runs. You got that. You're losing against a last place team in the AL East who I want to say 2 weeks ago fired their manager, and he was doing great. 200 win seasons. They ain't getting it done either. But for them to not have their regular manager and a manager that was, now an interim manager, and you mean to tell me you can't get nothing done against a weak team? They ain't got no pitching. The batters suck. And you can't do nothing? Bro. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro. On top of that, you lose Alex Bregman for possibly 50 to 60 games? Oh. Somebody got to step up. You got Rafi Devers who doesn't want to play first base? Like, come on, bro. This shit don't make sense. This shit don't make sense. And pitching, starters are doing it. You can't, like Derek Crochet, if he had a winning team, he'd probably be the top contender for the AL Cy Young right now. But his team can't even give him no runs. He's doing all he can, giving up 1-2 runs a game, and y'all can't, they can't even score no runs. This shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And you got guys blowing games at the end of the, in the 6th, 7th, 8th inning. You got Liam Hendricks out there, who I get that he just, came back from cancer. I get that he just, he just had Tommy John surgery not too long ago, over a year ago. But he ain't the same. He ain't the same. He's not. I know, by the way, shout out to All TV, my nigga E. The background's going to get fixed tomorrow. I got that set up. I know it looks all bad. It look fifi as shit. I know. I get it. It'll get fixed. I got the tape. Don't worry. I got the tape now. Anywho, but you got guys out there that have lost their touch when it comes to their pitches. There ain't nothing going on. Like, I remember the glory days where you didn't have a household names for relief pitchers. You somewhat didn't have household names for starters, and they were getting the job done. They were. In the last, we're in 2025. In the last 25 years, you have 4 championships. You have 4 World Series. That's something. That's something to look at. So the Red Sox, organization-wise, has gone up. They didn't win a World Series for 86 years, up until 04. So there's been a lot of success. And what we're seeing now is, for the last few years especially, I'm not even just talking about right now. The last few years, this team has gone backwards. This team has gone fucking backwards. And it's not, obviously, the fans can't do nothing about that. We can't go out there and make plays for these guys. We can't hit home runs. We can't pitch for these guys. It all goes up to the owners, John Henry, Tom Warner. You know what I'm saying? It goes up to them. It goes up for Hein Bloom back then before he got fired to now Craig Breslow. It goes for them. It's their job to now improve this team some way, shape, or form. But even so, how they shape this team, okay, fine, good. You got to live with it. The guys that are out there right now got to step the fuck up. Alex Cora, the manager, has to step up. He has to change what the fuck he got going on. Because I tell you, they won 2 games last week without him even managing. And that says something. They've lost 5 straight games since he's been back. Fully. Last 2 games before that against the Mets. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did well. The bats weren't great, but they found a way. So, I don't know. Somebody got to light a fire up his ass, too. Because it goes for everybody. It goes for him, the players, the owners. It goes for everybody. Everybody got to step the fuck up. There's still time to fix this, but there's not that much time. Like, he said how I changed before we jump on. He's stupid. Shout out to All TV. But seriously, bro. Appreciate the 5 viewers. It really don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Like, I tell you, it's one of those things that we gotta live with it right now because it's happening right now. There's always room for change. I mean, they brought up Marcelo Meyer. He's done all right since he's been up what? I want to say at least now, this is his 6th game. This is his 6th game. Tonight is his 6th game. He's got, I want to say 5 hits. He's got 5 hits in his first 5 games. That's great. He's doing all right. He's still a rookie. He's still kind of getting acclimated to the situation going on. He has to replace Alex Bregman for right now at third base. All right, cool. You brought him up, but your number 1 prospect in all of baseball, Roman Anthony, is still sitting in AAA. How the fuck does that work? He's dominating AAA, and you don't even want to give him a chance. You got Craig Breslow coming up over here talking about, if we want to bring him up, we want him to play every day. We don't want him to be a platoon player. Fuck that. If he comes up here in his first game, he gets 2-3 hits, you might as well, diminish some playing time for fucking Cedar Rafaela. You might as well. I get, you can figure it out. Let's get live in the chat, though. Talk to me, because I'm on a rant right now. He said first one to choke slam him. He has 5 bills. All right. Y'all ain't getting that 5 bills. I ain't going to hold you. You just watch. Just watch. Because I'll choke slam that nigga right after this shit. My mother. But anyway, it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm gonna get to the stats real quick just to show y'all how in limbo this team is. Right? This team is in a fucking limbo right now. If this shit want to work. All right, but there you go. All right, so obviously, Red Sox, 27-31. Like I said, they're playing right now. Last time I checked, it was 3-1. Great, cool. They're winning. Great. The game ain't over yet. Till I see the third out in the 9th inning, that's when I'll be, happy in some way, in some sense. Right now, 27-31, they've lost 5 straight. So that means, before that, when they took the first 2 games from the Baltimore Orioles this past weekend, they were 27-26, a game over 500. All right, at least they got over 500. Great. Now they're back 4 games under 500 with this 5-game run. 4th place in the AL East. Almost a week and a half ago, they were in 2nd place. They were behind the Yankees. The Yankees, they're not running away with the division per se yet, but they're starting to. They're starting to because everybody else sucks. I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody else sucks. The fucking Rays, the Blue Jays, and especially the Orioles, who are still in last place. Everybody's all in the same boat right now. So somebody has to, between those 4 teams right there, get ahead of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But they're all in a rut right now. So there's still time, but it got to be now. You feel me? When it comes to these players, though, all right, boom. Carlos Narvaez, the catcher, he's doing great. 289 average, 821 OPS. He got 5 home runs and 17 RBIs. That's fine, and 10 doubles. That's great. For a guy like him that just got picked up this offseason and we stole him from New York, we stole him from the Yankees, we got him for cheap, he's doing great. He's fine. Tristan Casas, he was ass. And throughout his tenure here in Boston, if it weren't for injuries, he's been doing great. But this year, how he started, he was ass. He's out for the year. I hope he gets better. Appreciate you tuning in. I hope he gets better, but you don't need him right now. You don't need him right now. Freaking Christian Campbell, he's in a fucking rut. He was the AL Rookie of the Month in fucking April. No, I'm bugging. May. No, April. I'm bugging. I'm catching myself. He was the AL Rookie of the Month of April. Now he just went down to earth. He's batting .225, a .669 OPS. He has 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, but he did the majority of that in April. He's lost. Alex Bregman, he's hurt, but he gave you a .299 average and a .938 OPS with 11 home runs, 35 RBIs, and 17 doubles. You don't have his bat right now. Jarren Duran has started to pick it up, which is great. But for the most part, he couldn't find a hit to save his fucking life, but he's doing better. .279 average, a .758 OPS, and that's going up. 4 home runs, 34 RBIs. He's stolen 13 bases, has 6 triples, 13 doubles. Like, he's doing what he has to do, and he's starting to pick it up. So that's fine. But then you got Cedar Rafaela, who's always swinging at the first pitch. A .232 average with a .639 OPS, 3 home runs, 20 RBIs. He does have 9 doubles. He does have 7 stolen base. The production is there. But again, if you're not really getting on base and you're not helping your team out, what does it have to take to bring Roman Anthony up? It doesn't have to be that hard. Just bring the kid up. Seriously, bro. You're 27-31, bro. It don't make no fucking sense. William Abreu, he's doing all right, but he's a streaky hitter. .255 average, 842 OPS, 13 home runs, 29 RBIs, 8 doubles. He's doing okay, but again, he has to be more consistent too. I'm not letting his ass off the boat because he's extremely talented. He just won a Gold Glove in right field last year. He can provide the bat, but he has to be able to hit when there's guys on base. He got to. And then Rafael Devers, which out of everybody in this lineup, the guy I'm really surprised about, and I'm saying I'm surprised about because he started the year dog shit. And if you were watching the first few games of the year, he couldn't find a way to put the bat on the fucking ball. He couldn't do. He's played in 50. He played in every game. He's played in 58 games. He's played in every game, right? He does have 60 strikeouts so far this year. He had 15 strikeouts in his first 6 games, I believe. He was off to a fucked up start. But look how it's turned out. 12 home runs, 50 RBIs. He leads the AL in RBIs. If there's one guy that's actually, besides Alex Bregman, that's keeping this team together right now, it's Rafael Devers. And he's coming with controversy. He really is. He's doing it with the bat, but he don't want to play first base. That's this team is tumultuous. This team is tumultuous. You might have a guy on this fucking team the team sucks, and he could very well, and I doubt it, but he could very well find his way winning an MVP. But the whole team can't fucking help him. How the fuck that work? How the fuck does that work? He leads the league in RBIs, and we're 27-31. Imagine if he didn't have that fucked up start to the year, he might have 60 RBIs right now. That's how tumultuous this fucking team is. You have a top 3 candidate. I might be forced into a top 3. A top 5 candidate right now for MVP on your team, and you're 27-31 and can't do shit. Come on, man. Come on, bro. It's so fucking annoying, bro. It really is. It really is. And I want to say everybody combined has struck out 522 times. So they're up there. They might be top. They might be either 1 or 2 in strikeouts right now, batting strikeouts in the AL, maybe even all in MLB. They're striking out a lot. That's not helping their case either. And when it comes to pitching, bro. Your only serviceable player right now, really, all right, I might be bugging. I might be forcing a little bit. But the only guy they really have right now that's a real frontline pitcher that is going to go out there every start and give you 6-7 innings is Garrett Crochet. And he has a 4-4 record with no fucking run support. He has a 2.04 ERA, and you can't get him no fucking runs. The sad part is when you really look, if you watch these games and he's pitching 12 games. He's 4-4. Right now, easily, he should be either 6-2, maybe even, 6-2, either 6-2, or maybe even 7-1. Maybe even 7-1. Not gonna lie. Because that's how well he's pitched, but nobody can fucking hit for him when he's pitching. This kid right here could very well be the Cy Young Award winner in the AL, and nobody can give him no fucking run support, bro. Nobody. You're just wasting him. You gotta get him some runs, bro. Tanner Houck was a fucking mess. He's on the IL. And I love Tanner Houck, but he just didn't have it to start the year. Walker Buehler, he got hurt. He finally came back. He's doing all right. They can't get him any runs either. Brian Bayo, he's hit or miss. Hopefully he can improve. Hunter Dobbins, he started when he came up, he started to do great. Now moving into a bullpen arm, he's trying to still find his touch. There's room for improvement. Lucas Giolito had a couple bad starts. I think he's starting to turn it around. You got the pitching staff to do it. You just got to score runs. Your closer, you have Aroldis Chapman, who could very well find himself in the Hall of Fame as your closer right now, and he only has 8 saves because the team sucks. And he's damn near striking out everybody. You can't fucking help him? Come on, man. You playing niggas like a sucker, bro. Damn. All TV might be able to strike 3 guys out for y'all. Fuck. The fuck you mean? No, I'm dead ass. I'm so fucking dead ass. You could put this nigga out there. He might give you 3 strikeouts if he pitches. He might be able to at least give you a single or 2 if you throw him out there. Like, do we gotta do it? Do I gotta come out of retirement and do this shit? Fuck it, I'll sign the contract. I'll sign the fucking contract. Yeah, shout out to All TV. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, this shit ain't make no sense. My nigga, shout out to Yo Pesci. He could probably do it too. Free him. He might be able to help y'all out. He might. Nigga could be Mo Vaughn out there. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. And if you even look at everybody else in the bullpen, Greg Weissert, he's doing all right. Slayton, he's done better. He's had his moments where he struggled. Brendan Bernardino, he's but he can give you some quality innings. Oh, damn, my fault. Quality innings out of the bullpen. Justin Wilson, same. Garrett Whitlock, he got to find his groove back. But that's an arm right there. Liam Hendricks, obviously, he's not the same no more. When he was in his prime, he was him. He's not him. He's not him no more. And it's sad for me to say, but it's just a fact. It's just a fact. He's older now. He apparently he has some groin issues right now. He just had Tommy John surgery. He's back from that now, but he had Tommy John surgery almost 2 years ago. He battled cancer almost 2 years ago. Like he's in a rut too. And I know he's gone through some things. He got to find himself, but right now it's just not working. It's just not working. Good thing we got Richard Fitz back. He did well to start the year. He got hurt. He's back now. If you're gonna bring up other guys too, Luis Guerrero, he from the times he's been out there, he's only given up 1 run in his career. And that says something. And he's pitching some situations where he could have gave up some runs. Now Nick Birdie's up. He can provide something. Like, there just really has to be consistency. If everybody can be consistent, play with each other, play for each other, maybe something can work. But right now, it got to start now. It has to start now. It's May 30th. And shout out to my mom. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom, if she sees us. But it's May 30th, bro. It's May 30th. It'll be June 1st on Monday. July's the All-Star break. By the All-Star break, you should know where your team's at. You don't want to look bad by the All-Star break, because if you do, you're fucked. And that means if we're fucked, there's no playoff baseball for a 4th straight years. And I'm getting tired of this shit. I really am. Shit don't make no sense. Appreciate you all, TV. I'm gonna tell moms in a little bit. But yeah, bro. That's really what it is. This shit makes no sense, bro. But if I gotta do it, shit, I've been working. If y'all know me personally, I've been working. All TV, I've been working. And honestly, All TV been working too. But we're not going to talk about that. We're on live, so we're not going to talk about that. But we've been working. So if we got to go do it, shit. Fuck it, I'll do it. All I got to do is get the baseball pants, get a new pair of cleats. I still got the glove. The fuck you mean? If I got to start out in the minor leagues for a little bit, get my feet wet, get my legs back, fuck it, I'll do it, nigga. I'll do it. Because somebody got to. Real shit, somebody got to. But I'll tell you this, y'all. Excuse me. I've been talking too much. I needed that water. At this point, Roman Anthony, you can, like, what's it worth to lose? That's what I want to say. What's it worth to lose to bring him up? You ain't got nothing to lose at this point. He's the number one prospect in all of the minor leagues right now. What's the like? There ain't nothing to lose, bro. There ain't nothing to lose. Seriously, bro. Seriously. You brought up years ago, 2016. You brought up Andrew Benintendi, your number one, the number one prospect in your minor league, in your minor league system. Maybe all of baseball, low key. He came up. He was on the postseason roster. He did great, right? 2017, you brought up Rafael Devers. He did great too. Had him on the postseason roster. 2018, you won the World Series. That should say something, right? You brought those two guys up. They meshed. It helped you get a World Series. You got Christian Campbell already up. You got Marcelo Mayer already up. Why we wait? Why do we gotta wait for Roman Anthony? And he's the most talented one out of all three. This shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Appreciate you for tuning in. It don't make no sense. But shit, if I go out there, a wise man once said, I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006, because I do, nigga. And I'll go out there and produce. And I'll bring all TV with me. I'll do it. Shit. They need some oomph in that team. But I'll be the one to do it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And since I'm here, because I'm curious, end of the 8th, word, Red Sox are still up 3-1. I'm not even gonna get into the basics of that game, but I will say one guy who stepped up today, Trevor Story, who can't bat for shit, but he got a home run, and Abraham Toro got 3 hits. So that says something. You know, that's something promising right there. Cool. But that's just one win. If they get that win. I can't even call it right now because I don't have no confidence in this team. But at least get something. Start to get something going. Somebody should have talked to these guys and lit a fire up in their ass. Pause. But seriously. Because it's just embarrassing, bro. It's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Appreciate the chat. Appreciate all TV. Appreciate everybody tuning in. But yeah, the Red Sox are in a rut. Celtics, we'll get into the Celtics tomorrow. But, you know, like I said before, you know, there's going to be a lot of decisions on them. We'll get into that tomorrow, like I said. Patriots, real quick. I will say, before I head out, because, again, short stream. I will say on the Pats. Let me see. Is it right here? No. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want this. Stephon Diggs has, you know, gotten a lot of heat because he was on a yacht with some females. They was calling him daddy because, you know, he's one of them niggas. He's one of them niggas, so you're going to have the females feeling on a nigga like that. You feel me? He in the NFL. Apparently, he got Cardi B mad because that little nigga's a dog. But he got Cardi B mad, but also he got Mike Vrabel mad. And you don't want Mike Vrabel mad. No bull. But this is the picture right here. Right, with him and the 3 females. Apparently, all those females are calling him daddy and shit like that. That's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is, and they're not going to have a picture of it, but in his left hand, he actually has a, it looks like he has a baggie with some pink stuff in it. I'm not into, you know, the substances or anything like that. But it was pink, and the only thing I know that's pink has to do with powder. That's all I'm saying. So he might have had some of that, allegedly. But it caught the media's attention, caught his coach's attention. His coach said that, Mike Vrabel, actually, the quote's right here. He said, the message will be the same for all of our players, that we're trying to make great decisions. Any conversation I've had with Stephon will remain between him, I, and the club. So I would assume he's already talked to Stephon Diggs. There are reports out there that he could get cut. I hope not. But at the same time, if they were to let him go, it's still early. It's not like the season started. If that's the decision they make, that sucks, but he brought it on himself. I don't think that's going to happen. He probably just has to address the team or something like that. Just say he's sorry or whatnot. But come on, Stephon Diggs. Like, come on, bro. I know you're getting some box from Cardi B, but you don't have to act up now. You don't have to act up. Real shit. Like, you acting like you just got some box for the first time in your life. And then on top of that, you want to hang around these females, you know, to make her mad. Like, what is that going to do for you, bro? Like, you know, like, you've been through some shit, bro. You've been through some shit already. Like, you got to get it together. And you're a great receiver. You've done what you've done on the field. There's nobody taking you away from that. But now you're here in New England. Like, just make better decisions, bro. I believe in you. I believe you can, you know, make a difference, be a better player. I believe you can. So, other than that, you just gotta be better, bro. Just gotta be better. That's about it. But yeah, like, other than that,
Like, you got to get it together.
Y'all heard that. Anywho, that's about it. That's about it on my end. No bull. But yeah, before I head out, top 9. Let's see. Anybody on base? You got a guy on first. Word. Shout out. Yay! Raw energy. Shout out to my boy Rashid Anderson in the chat. Preach. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, guy on first. All right, yeah, no, 3-1 top of the 9th. Yeah, so hopefully the Sox can get it done. If they do get it done, obviously we'll speak about it tomorrow when I go live. We'll speak about it tomorrow, but yeah, other than that, yeah, that's about it. I'm about to do what I got to do. I'm about to get on some gaming shit, no bullshit. But yeah, like I said, Red Sox in a rut. They got to figure it out. I just needed that rant because I feel like that's how everybody's been feeling. Celtics we'll get into tomorrow. Stephon Diggs, please make better decisions, bro. We don't have many receivers right now, and we need somebody to really get this room going. I know you've been in the spotlight. You got a new relationship or whatever, but just make better decisions, bro. Make better decisions. And word of advice: if you're around a bunch of females, bro. Hold on. If you're around a bunch of females, try not to have them put their phone out for them to record you, bro. Real shit. Cause that's why you got that. That's the point. That's how he really got in trouble. Some female decided to record him. He would have been fine. Nobody would have ever known about what the fuck happened if a female didn't pull out her phone and recorded him. That's really what it was. Fellas, word of advice, pay attention who the fuck you're around. Especially the females, because you're going to get caught up. You can get caught up real quick. My boy Rashid in the chat, he'll tell you. All TV, he'll tell you too. Because it's real shit. If you're up here, there's always somebody trying to bring you down. Remember that. And on that note, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. Because I said what I needed to say. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Love y'all. Shout out to Sheed. Shout out to All TV. Shit, you know what the hell's going on. Yeah. And he said it, no lie. That's a fact. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, and I told y'all what I told y'all. I'm going to be streaming 3 streams.